I think the time was 10 years ago, and then 9, and then 8, 7, and it keeps continuing to go. The time is always now. When you have people that are in the shadows that are scared to even report crimes, uh, you can't wait. And so when people keep talking about now, I chuckle because the time has been now for me since I don't know how long. Um, I think it's crucial that we do it as soon as possible, no matter what side of the aisle you're looking into. I mean, on the liberal side of it, you're looking into helping to a certain extent a sub slavery culture. They are it's to a certain extent worse because it's the silent slave. It's a slave that can't represent itself. It's a slave that can't speak for his actions or her actions. And then from the conservative angle, don't you want to know who's in your country? I mean, this is the best way to know exactly who's here, which criminals are here, get them out. Because at the end of the day, I mean, let's be honest, there are good people and bad people no matter what subgroup you're looking into. I want to know the bad people too because they're giving us a bad name. So I think it's crucial. I think the most important part is letting them know that they're not going to be in danger. Letting these immigrants know that they can trust us. That being said, there has to be a way to let them reassure them that their lives here aren't going to be taken away in a second. The reporting your name isn't going to automatically deport you. I think that's crucial. Now, where does that take it? I eventually see it going in, starting out in temporary residency, making sure they obey the laws, making sure that they're paying their taxes, leading to permanent residency, and yes, one day into citizenship. You have kids here, like myself, that have grown up in the United States, and I am a citizen in my own mind. But unfortunately, even though I've lived here for 2 decades, I won't be a citizen until the age of 35, and that's if something happens. So there's something wrong there, and we got to address that issue. It's simple as that.
Okay.
When looking to reform, you got to look into the future as well. The United States is kind of in this endless cycle of pro-immigration, anti-immigration, you know, cycles of widespread reform and amnesty, quote unquote, if you want to call it that. But you know what? If you want to strengthen the border, that's fine. But at least from the classes that I've learned and I've taken, a lot of illegal immigrants don't cross the border. They actually come here with visas and then overstay it. So building a wall that's electrocuted and all this stuff, I mean, all you're really going to have is a whole bunch of dead animals instead of necessarily dead humans. Um, Also, if you really want to fortify borders, there's Canada, there's different sections. It's not only the Southwest. So you got to think about it smart. And I think the best way to prevent that kind of issue is to work with our neighboring countries. Unless you help out those neighboring countries so they don't, there isn't a need for them to leave, there will always be, as long as there's a rich, powerful country next to a poor one, there will always be immigration. A land that offers them opportunity, there will always be a migration. It's in human nature. We want to provide for our families. We want to provide for everything, and you take it no matter what the risks.